Happiness is the aim of most of our efforts. We're trained by society we need to reach happiness, we need to gain happiness, we need to work hard to be successful, to be happy. We have to find love to be happy. We need to buy a new home, to go on holiday, to buy a new toy, to be happy. When in fact, happiness is built in us. We're born happy, we grow up happy, we live happy, we die happy. If we can't tap in happiness, it's because anxiety and fears are blocking it. So as soon as we remove anxiety and fears and we embrace life with unconditional love and gratitude, then happiness becomes available to us day and night, night and day. So I created this meditation to help you to reduce anxiety and fears and embrace gratitude and love in your life so that you can allow happiness to be an integral part of your life. Enjoy. And now we are ready to start this journey focused on allowing and strengthening happiness in your life. Please lay down on a recliner or on your bed, finding the most comfortable position. Let's start preparing your body with our usual 3 deep breathings. Close your eyes and inhale all the way in, visualizing oxygen entering from your lungs into your bloodstream and then pumped by your heart to feed every corner of your beautiful body. And with a deep sense of release, exhale. Inhale all the way, hold it, and exhale. One more time. Inhale all the way in, hold it, and exhale. Wonderful. In a moment, I'm going to count from 5 to 0. Each number will bring you 10 times deeper in the deep state of relaxation. At the count of 0, we'll say deep, deeper sleep. And I want you to allow your body to enter such a deep state of relaxation that becomes transparent and disappears. I will say this one more time. In a moment, I'm going to count from 5 to 0. Each number bringing you 10 times deeper into deep, deep relaxation. At the count of 0, we'll say deep, deeper sleep. And I want you to allow your body to enter such a deep state of relaxation that becomes transparent and disappears. And with your permission, my words will become your reality and will make full sense to you. You're going to see what I ask you to see. You're going to feel what I ask you to feel. And you're going to be what I ask you to be. But before we start, I want you to visualize a beam of blue light entering your crown chakra right on top of your head. Visualize this blue light as a flow of divine energy that enters in your body and mind to flush away blockages, fatigue and pain, to revitalize and rejuvenate your body and mind. Bring the blue light into your mind, prepare your mind for this journey in which you're going to embrace happiness as the natural state of your mind. We will also help your mind to reduce some of the anxiety and fear that are shadowing your joy of life. Now I want you to bring the blue light into your brain. Your brain is your most precious organ. It holds your mind, processes the thinking and emotion of your mind, and interfaces your mind with your organs. Your brain fuels all the emotions that are engaged in your heart. Love your brain as much as love your heart. It's the source of your emotions, is the root of all your strengths or weaknesses, is the ultimate source of your happiness. Protect and preserve your brain from altering substances, unnecessary stress, of tiredness. Push the blue light in every part of your brain, lighting up every part of it. And everywhere this blue light flows, it pushes out all the tired energies, calming and quieting every cell and bringing you in a deep, deep state of relaxation. And now the blue light flows into your face, every part of your face. Your face has about 60 muscles, and you ask each one of them to relax deeply. You bring the blue light into your eyes, your nose, your mouth, your lips, your cheeks. You bring the blue light into your neck, into your spine, all the way down your back. into your shoulders, relaxing your shoulders and your neck. You bring it down into your right arm, right hand, and you give them an order of deep relaxation. Left arm, left hand, and you give them another order of deep relaxation. You feel the blue light entering your muscle, your tendons, your nerves, your bones, your veins, flushing away blockages, fatigue and pain, revitalizing and rejuvenating every cell of your body. Now I want you to bring the blue light in your chest, your heart, your lungs, precious organs that work for you 24/7. From now on to the rest of your life, you will feel an enormous gratitude, protection and deep love for these heroes that silently, day after day, keep you alive. And wherever the blue light enters, it pushes out all the old energies that flows through your body and out of the bottom of your feet. Now I want you to bring the blue light into your digestive system, into your stomach, your liver, your intestines, your colon, and your kidneys. You bring the blue light into each organ of your body, your skin, your muscles, your bone, your joints, your nerves, your veins, and you go deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper in the most exquisite relaxation. Now we will bring the blue light further down into your sexual reproductive organs, down to your right leg, right foot, your left leg, left foot, pushing out all the very last of the old energies. I want you to continue visualizing this blue light flowing throughout your body, flushing away blockages, fatigue and pain, revitalize and rejuvenate your body and your mind and bring you deeper and deeper in this delicious state of deep relaxation. And I start counting. 5, 10 times deeper. 4, a little bit further down, 10 times deeper again. 3, 10 times deeper. 2, 10 times deeper again. 1, 10 times deeper, deeper and deeper. And 0, deep, deeper sleep. Deep, deeper sleep. Now you can allow your body to enter such a deep relaxation that becomes transparent and disappears. Only your mind will remain awake with me all the way throughout the session. In a moment I'm going to play the gong. As soon as you hear the sound of the gong, you will allow the vibration to go through your body, enhancing the healing power of the blue light. Harmonize your body with your mind and your mind with your spirit. As soon as you hear the sound of the gong, you will come out from your body and you will join me in the healing space of the mountain. The healing space of the mountain is a totally protected space where only the good forces can enter. You can visualize it as a holy place on top of a mountain with red rocks and the purest energy of love. I repeat again, in a moment I'm going to play the gong. As soon as you hear the sound of the gong, you will allow the vibration to go through your body, enhancing the healing power of the blue light. Harmonize your body with your mind and your mind with your spirit. As soon as you hear the sound of the gong, you will come out from your body and you will join me in the healing space of the mountain. Space, only the good forces can enter. If you look around, you will see 7 angel keepers and powerful animal spirit holding this place steady. If you look to the east, you will see the place of the eagle. From the east comes the new day, the new birth, the new page of life. From the east will come your new page of life. A page of love, a page of happiness, a page of trusted intimacy with your life. and your beautiful self. If you look to the south, is the place of the dolphin. The south is the place of happiness and abundance. The sun is a midday, it's summer, it's happiness, it's youth. It's from the south that you will receive abundance and unconditional happiness, which is the natural state of your mind. We are born happy, we grow happy, we live happy, and we die happy. If you can't tap in your happiness, it's because anxiety and fear are shrouding your joy of life. As soon as anxiety and fear will be cleared from your mind, and you will embrace love and gratitude, happiness will become available to you day and night, night and day. You look to the west, is the place of the cougar. The west has the power of transformation. It's the place where you transform sadness into joy, past anger, resentment and regret into unconditional love and gratitude. If you look to the north, it's the place of the moose. The north has the power to change the perception of our life events. It's the place where emptiness becomes fullness, confusion becomes clarity. If you look up, you will see the angel keeper of the nation of the stars, of Brother Sun and Sister Moon. If you look down, you will see the angel keeper of Mother Earth. And the seventh angel keeper is the one here with us, ready to guide you through this journey of emotional freedom. To help you embrace happiness, I'd like to help you remove some of the unnecessary fear of anxiety that trigger your defense system, reducing your ability to experience the deserved joy of life. To start this process, I want you to head to the high rocks at the northeast of the healing space. I don't want you to climb the rocks. I want you to find a small door that takes you inside your mind. Yes, that's the one. You open the door and enter. And you enter in your own mind, your powerful and beautiful mind that works faithfully for you 24/7. If in some moments you felt that your mind has tried to trick you or let you down, this is a false impression. Your mind always tries to provide you with the best service. Sometimes fails because of confusion, but as soon as confusion is cleared, the natural balance is restored. And there you take a staircase leading down, each step taking you 10 times deeper inside your mind. And so you begin walking down 10 times deeper. 9, 10 times deeper. 8, 10 times deeper inside your unconscious mind. 7, 10 times deeper. And you go deeper and deeper. And you love it. You never thought that your own mind could be so beautiful and grandiose. And you carry on walking down into your own most intimate self. 6, 10 times deeper. 5, 10 times deeper again. 4, 10 times deeper. 3, 10 times deeper again. 2, 10 times deeper, and 1. You have arrived at the base of the stairs, and at the bottom there is a small pool. It's a pool with perfectly clear blue magical water that is the same temperature as your body. You enter the pool and you allow this pure energy to enter your skin, your nerves, your muscles, your bones, to rejuvenate, reinvigorate, and harmonize your body, allowing this divine fluid to rebuild and enhance the harmony and alignment of your own physical energies. You leave your body in this precious liquid and you walk as a pure spirit down the corridor into the library of your mind. The library of your mind is like a grandiose laboratory where every one of your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors are created and implemented. Here is your memory bank, your behavioral system, your creativity, and your personal powers. This is the center of all your mind activity, as well as the regulation of your entire body. It's so impressive and magnificent that it's breathtaking, and you own it. It's entirely yours, exclusively yours. Let's start working. Our focus today is to help your mind reducing anxiety and fear in order to allow happiness. Anxiety and fears are produced by your survival system, one of the most powerful and complex software of your mind. It has the task of protecting you from every possible physical or emotional damage. Your survival system uses a list of dangerous items that you compiled throughout your life to detect and prevent potential hazards. These items may be thoughts, feelings, emotions, objects, people, animals, locations, situations, or combination of these, or anything else that is perceived by your mind as dangerous. This list is constantly matched with data that you receive from your senses, what you hear, what you see, and so on, and from your thoughts, feelings, and emotions. If a match is identified, your survival system will believe that you are in danger and will instruct the brain to initiate a fight-or-flight strategy, warning you with a feeling of danger, anxiety, fear, or panic. In the rare case that you are confronted by real danger, this is life-saving. If instead your survival system is constantly being triggered by false threats, obliging your brain to overwork and constantly release cortisol, adrenaline, and uncomfortable physical and emotional sensation, it becomes crippling, forces addictions, reduces your efficiency, and shadows your happiness. Today's work will be to switch off false threats, items that unconsciously are felt dangerous but logically are harmless. These are false threats originating from wrong data received from our parents or from our disproportionate perception of traumatic events, or just from obsolete threats that were dangerous in the past but today are safe. So the next time that you will identify one of these items, your survival system will consider them safe and will not react to it. This will greatly reduce the misuse of your brain power and improve your performance and happiness. How we will do that? We will ask your mind to recover the past events where you felt in danger. These are typically associated with anxiety, fear, or feeling of unsafe. This will help your mind to identify the threats that have triggered that fight or flight responses. Then we will ask your mind to re-evaluate if these triggers are still dangerous or not. If are confirmed as dangerous, we will keep them in that list. If instead are identified as safe, they will automatically be deactivated so they will never trigger fear or anxiety in you again. You don't need to understand the process, your mind does. This is a totally subliminal work, too complex and too fast to be perceived or controlled, so if you feel that your thinking flips away, don't worry about it. During this process, don't try to remember events. Let the unconscious mind do the work undisturbed. Let's start. Now I'm asking your unconscious mind to recover, through the last 3 days, all the events in which you felt fears, emotional or physical, fear of rejection, fear of abandonment, fear of judgment, fear of not being good enough, fear of people, fear of animals, fear of places. Every event of fears is now being collected. From these events, your mind identifies the triggers of these fears, the causes of this fight or flight event, and assess if they are still dangerous or not. If they're not, your mind switches them off, removing them from this list. So if you will encounter these items again, you will feel nothing. If instead they are still dangerous, your mind keeps them on, however, recalibrating the response, meaning that if it's a big threat, it's going to be a big response. If it's a small threat, it's sure to be a very small response. I repeat, your mind is collecting now all the events of the last 3 days where you experience fear. Events in which your mind has identified a possible threat and has initiated a fight or flight response. Uses this event to recover the triggers, what originated that fear, identifies if the triggers are still dangerous, and if they're not, are removed from that list. Therefore, they will never fire again. Now let's go to all the events in the last 3 days in which you felt anxious, every form of anxiety, social anxiety, performance anxiety, failure anxiety, or just generalized anxiety that you don't know from where it comes from. I want your mind to work throughout every moment in which you have been anxious. Identify and re-evaluate the causes of this anxiety, switching off all the ones that are safe. They are logically not supposed to create anxiety. We also want to go and find every moment when you felt unsafe. Now your mind is working very carefully, step by step, throughout the last 3 days to identify every event in which you felt unsafe. Then I want your mind to identify the triggers of the feeling of unsafe are still dangerous or not, and if they're not, they're switched off. I repeat, your mind is browsing every event of the last 3 days where you experience fear, anxiety, or unsafe. Identify the triggers, assess if they're still dangerous or not, and if identified as safe, are switched off and they will never fire again. And like by magic, your mind is calming down. Fear and anxiety are fading away. Noises in your mind are quieting down to an unusual silence. Your mind is working hard to switch off all the false threats that have been unnecessarily engaging your resources. It feels too easy? It's easy. And that's the way a well-guided mind works. Now let's browse the last 3 weeks. I want your mind to recover through the last 3 weeks all the events in which you felt fears, emotional and physical. Fear of rejection, fear of abandonment, fear of judgment, fear of not being good enough, fear of people, fear of animals, fear of places. Whatever fears you had, all of them are now being collected. From this event, your mind identifies and assesses the triggers of this fear, the causes of these fight-or-flight events, and decide if they're still dangerous or not. If they're not, you might switch them off, removing them from this list. So you will encounter these items again, you will feel nothing. If instead these triggers are still considered dangerous, your mind keeps them on, however, recalibrating the response. I repeat, your mind recollect all the experience of fears. I'm talking about thousands of them. Your mind is database driven, therefore can collect the selected events in a fraction of an instant. Every computer can do this in real time. Imagine your brain identifying and reassess the causes of these fears, and if you're safe, switch them off. Now let's work on all the events in the last 3 weeks in which you felt anxious. Every form of anxiety, social anxiety, performance anxiety, failure anxiety, or just a generalized anxiety that you don't know from where it's coming from. I want your mind to work through every moment in which you have been anxious. Identify and re-evaluate the causes of this anxiety, switching off all the ones that are safe, that are logically not supposed to create anxiety. We also want to find every moment when you felt unsafe. Now I want your mind to analyze very carefully the last 3 weeks to retrieve every event in which you felt unsafe. Then I want your mind to assess if the causes of these events where you felt unsafe are still dangerous or not, and if they're not, to switch them off. I repeat, your mind is browsing every event in the last 3 weeks where you experience fears, anxiety, or unsafe. Identify the triggers, assess if they are still dangerous or not, and if are identified as safe, and if are identified as safe, are switched off. They will never fire again. And your mind is calming further down. Fear and anxiety are fading away. Noises in your mind are quieting down to unexpected silence. From now on to the rest of your life, your mind will only react to threats that represent real danger. The false threats are cleared away, and this reduces dramatically your anxiety and fear. Now, let's browse the last 3 months. I want your mind to recover through the last 3 months, exploring each week, each day, each hour, each minute, for events in which you felt fears, emotional or physical, fear of rejection, fear of abandonment, fear of judgment, fear of not being good enough, fear of people, fear of animals, fear of places, fear of situation. Whatever fear you had, all of them are now being collected. From these events, your mind identifies and assesses the triggers of these fears, the causes of these flight or fight events. and decide if they are still dangerous or not. If they're not, you might switch them off, removing them from the list of your survival. So if you will experience similar events again, you will feel nothing. If instead these triggers are still considered dangerous, your mind keeps them on, however recalibrating the response. I repeat, your mind recollect all the experiences, fears of the last 3 months, thousands of millions of them. Identify the triggers of these fight or flight events and assess if they are still dangerous. If yes, are kept in that list. If not, are switched off and removed from your survival. Now let's work on all the events in the last 3 months in which you felt anxious. Every form of anxiety, social anxiety, performance anxiety, failure anxiety, or just the generous anxiety that you don't know from where it's coming from. I want your mind to work through every moment in which you have been anxious, identify and re-evaluate the causes of this anxiety, switching off and removing from that list all the ones that are safe, that are logically not supposed to create anxiety. We also want to find every moment when you felt unsafe. Now your mind is working very carefully, step by step, through the last 3 months to collect every event in which you felt unsafe. Then I want your mind to identify if the triggers of these events are still dangerous or not, and if they're not, they are switched off. I repeat, your mind is browsing every event of the last 3 months where you experience fear, anxiety, or unsafe, identify the triggers, assess if they're still dangerous or not. If they're still unsafe, they are kept in that list, however recalibrating the response. If instead are identified as safe, are switched off, and they will never fire again. I want your mind to carry on this subliminal process for the next 24 hours, revising the last 3 months for events in which your mind has identified possible threats and has initiated fight or flight responses. Reassess the potential threats to define if it's a real hazard or just an unjustified unconscious fear, and switch off all the false threats that have engaged your mind till today so intensely for no real reason. I repeat, this process is totally subliminal and do not require any conscious action from your part. Let your mind do the job undisturbed. Good, we did a great work. Now I want you to come out from the library with a feeling of accomplishment. We did an enormous work in just a few moments. Our mind is naturally healthy, therefore, if well guided, can self-repair in a very short time. Go back to the pool, take back your body, entirely revitalize, rejuvenate, and harmonize, and walk up the stairs in the healing space of the mountain. Before to leave this holy place, I want you to express gratitude for the gift of each instant of your life, the good and the challenging, the fast and the dull. Each moment of your life is a step forward in your journey to become an angel. Enjoy them, embrace them, love them. Gratitude and love enhance your happiness. Allow happiness to gain your heart and be with you in every and each instant of your life. Now it's time to come back. In a moment I'm going to play the gong. As soon as you hear the sound of the gong, you're going to come back into your body, but you will remain deep asleep. I repeat one more time. In a moment I'm going to play the gong. As soon as you hear the sound of the gong, you come back into your body, but you will remain deep asleep. You come back into your body. At 8, you open your eyes, and at 10, you are fully awake. And you wake up feeling empowered and deeply happy. I brought you into the healing space of the mountain, a place of divine healing and love, where you embrace unconditional happiness as your natural state of the mind. We also reduce the triggers of your fears and anxiety, clearing more layers that was impeding your happiness. You're going to bring with you my voice to remind you throughout your day and for the rest of your life to feel love and gratitude in every instant of your life, allowing happiness to flow in your heart day and night and day. I'm now going to repeat one more time. In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 10. At 5, you come back in your body. At 8, you open your eyes. And at 10, you're fully awake. When you wake up, feeling empowered and happy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, come back into your body. 6, 7, 8, open your eyes. 9, 10, you are fully awake. Now give yourself a few minutes to emerge to your daily life or get ready for a restful night, but keep in you the divine energies that you received in the healing space of the mountains, are precious fuel for your healing journey of empowerment. I suggest that you repeat this meditation daily for the next 3 weeks and possibly once a week after. If you like this meditation, please subscribe to this channel so that we can keep you informed on the new releases. God bless you, and love and happiness be with you.